Yeah, you already know. He's in the building. I want to thank my heavenly Father, archangels, extended, ain't regular angels, my ancestors, extended ancestors, all light beings, all divine beings, all high vibrational beings, all dimensions, all portals, multiverse, the all in all, past, future, present, in any order, simultaneously, etc., etc. I come in gratitude. I come in awe. I come in truth. I come with the authority of creation. You can laugh, you can scoff, you can do however, but it's inevitable that through me, destiny, history is going to change. A couple of videos, not just a couple, a lot of videos back when I first started this, I was learning a lot of different things that was confusing me. I learned that I was on like the terrorist watch list, and not just on the list, but significantly in the 20 range. Like that's big for a person that's a nobody, that it's not out here trying to hurt anybody or linked up with any organization, cult, regiment. So that was like mind-boggling, kind of offended, kind of hurt, whatever. But as time been going on, and I'm preaching this positivity, I'm preaching this divine knowledge that is strictly truth. And if you listen with your whole being and don't lie to yourself, you will break through the illusion and know that I speak nothing but truth. That's a threat in itself. You know how we had stars, actors, singers, comedians that, that had a name for themselves and then started speaking a lot of truth, and they started calling what you call conspiracy theories. They started calling them burnouts, and then we just slowly see they faded away into darkness out of the limelight because they was blackballed, red flagged, and stuff like that. They could do that to them because they had status. They had you know been brung up through their ranks to get where they was at, and by them turning against and speaking against the illusion, they cohorts that they are bound to, that they made they pledge to, that all of them made an oath to, that what you call they will keep the masses under the illusion. Only the chosen, which is their light and who they decide to pick, is privileged to this information. That's constantly coming out my mouth. You got the CIA, you got the FBI, you got the black eyes, which is called black birds that they study villages, simulations, have never been to any of the classes, have never been to or any of the fields, which is called try to compete, try to even initiate myself into it, and shattering all the concepts without me in my awakening, I wear as metal the declaration of war. So many puts a shine on it. It's gonna put a holy piece of armor, however big, however small, he solidifies that. Especially if you hear it. I've been chewed, gnashed, scratched, pounced upon, ripped up, threw side to side, swallowed up, spitting out, and bit all over a billion times already. So there is no untouched mark. So I'm completely gone. That's the light that you see. That's the light that they see in the other realms and everything. And it's not that I'm just all light. It's that it's pulsating, getting stronger and stronger and going beyond what you could fathom. Because I know my thought process is limited. In other videos that I have made, preaching positivity, preaching understanding, preaching divine knowledge, like I keep on telling y'all, and if y'all really listen, y'all know the truth, and then y'all work with the truth, and then y'all start flying your motherfucking selves. Not saying that it's gonna be easy, because the truth hit hard. The truth hit hard. I'm telling you, it's a bitter pill to swallow. But once you get it down and have understanding of its benefits, you'll see exactly where what I'm trying to relate to y'all. And it's only coming through God. Now, boom. Not only that, I'm shining like that, pulsating like that throughout, multi dimensions and all that. The gatekeepers, all the ones I just was talking about. If you call the different codes, the different, if you call, government, the FBI, the ABC boys and all that other good shit, the black operations, our militaries and all that, doing surveillance on all of us. They know who's who. So for me to be on there without even knowing who I was, they knew. So y'all already know who I am through the energy that I'm putting out, and all the people that I'm gonna repeat. I do not play games. I do not have to lie. There's no reason for it. And like I said, my truth stands. You cannot break it down. You cannot manipulate it. Whatever. Put it to the test and fall to it. My presentation, my straightforwardness and authenticness magnetize what I have to say. It's not magic. It's not magic at all. It's realness. It's purity. It's sacred. It's a spirit of all spirits. I do not play with you. I do not take God's name in vain. I don't play with his son Jesus. They the ones that's working through me. And I'm flying so high and beyond. It's crazy. With the FBI bulls and our government, I'm lit up with nothing but red dots completely. It's not a piece of skin or glow of my glow that you can see because it's covered in those red dots and heat seeking, what you call locking systems and all that. Y'all laughing and scoffing like, yo, you delusional. You need to stop smoking that shit you smoking. Stop popping those pills, leave the mushrooms or whatever alone. What you go, you must be on some LSD shit. In other videos, you done heard me say that they got $1 million bounty on my head, which is no longer $1 million. We talking about hundreds of $1 million because of the shit that I pop. I don't give a fuck what government, or ours, overseas, king, queen, whatever, whatever. No matter what language you in, if my words is translated and you truly hear what I have to say, you will all know the truth. And when you all know the truth, that means the illusion is broken. And when the illusion is broken, whoever was the ones that was control the illusion have lost control. So that's why I'm on the terrorist watch list. But you remember I was saying I was like in the 20 area? A couple of videos back, I told you my shit done jumped. I'm up there with the ones. And I was so gracious to put other ones in my same category. Like how they do the, what you call it, the SPCs. Check that out. It's like a little cartoon and shit like that, but it's actually telling you what the government and shit be researching and shit. But they can't actually show it to you, but they showing it to you. Like I said, they, even if it's a lie, it has some truth to it. Everything has truth to it. A lie can, excuse me, nose itching. But you go, every lie has to have some truth in it for the lie to even hold weight, any type of weight, to even possibility to have, credentials to it. So pull no punches. That's another thing. I don't I don't sugarcoat shit. I don't have to pacify it or nothing because the better it is, the more potent and effective the solution is. I'm a general of generals. I'm so dangerous that I started a war. But my soldiers, or my lone soldiers, my lone warriors that decided to pick up the mantle, not that I had them sign any document, any contract, any allegiance to me. It's that the people with the weapons, like as I said, I got, just imagine me covered over with nothing but red dots and heat seeking shit, and they itching to blow my head off or blow me up or take out the whole fucking area with innocent bystanders and all, just to get rid of this threat. You're laughing. How is he a threat and he's on camera? When you speak the truth, it shatters illusions. It helps you take off those rose-colored glasses that made everything look so hazy and beautiful and peachy clean, and give you the ass whooping of a life of reality, of true reality. And once you be woman enough and man enough to accept it, you know, take the ass whipping, take the realization, take the correction of your heavenly father or heavenly mother, however you want, however you wanted it, what you gonna put put it. Just know it's the 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 all of be all of control. Right now, I got the world's best scientists, philanthropists, doctors around the world trying to do studies, trying to replicate me in all my actions. When I say undefeated in warfare, it's spiritual warfare, life warfare, universal warfare, multi-dimensional universal warfare. And I'm doing it with no weapons and disarming theirs at the same time. How can they kill a threat that's not using no bullets, no knives, no swords, no humanly weapon ever known, and destroying their foundation, their whole structures, everything that they forefathers and the entities that they serve? Can't say full design, but manipulation, or I know the word. What is it? The abomination. Abomination of the situation means the complete opposite of what it stands for. What's what was made that's set up for good, like our court system. See, like I said, I'm dangerous. Like our court system, that's made for good. But with the laws and the individuals that could be bought and the power one has to be able to control one's outcome in certain situations. And then also, if you've been doing the job for however long you've been doing the job, the bitterness and corrupt shit that you see just that comes before you, let alone the shit that's happening around you that you might get swept up in because everybody else is doing. And you see that what you call that y'all been getting away with it for a long time. That comes to an end. The law will be readjusted on how it's supposed to be. We in that era. The 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 innocent will no longer, their blood will no longer be shed in no fashion. They won't be incarcerated wrongly. They won't be chastised wrongly. They won't be talked about wrongly. In no fashion in all areas of life. And the ones that's been doing all the fucked up shit and been getting thinking that they getting away with it and got over all this motherfucking time. Now y'all gotta handle the weight. And what's crazy about it, it's not the weight that you performing now, it's the weight that you got away with and also the weight that you performing now. So that's why y'all crushed. That's why y'all destroyed. Because y'all got somebody here that's not playing with y'all. Knows the truth. speaks the truth, gonna stand 10 toes down in the truth. Y'all gonna actually have to. Y'all gonna have to lay me down to shut me the fuck up. You're gonna have to make me disappear. And then when I do disappear, you're gonna have to answer for that too. I could die for something natural. I could fuck around and have a heart attack right now. And they gonna say you had something to do with it. Untouchable ain't the word. Masterful ain't the word. Strategic is not the word. To say omnipresent, say that. Omnipresent. And that's through my Heavenly Father that's working through me to stop y'all niggas for this bullshit. We not playing. I'm here. I'm coming. My legacy is already solidified. Nobody has ever been talking to y'all like this. And I'm talking to all nations. I'm talking to all devils. I'm talking to all demons. I'm talking to all souls. I'm talking to every piece of body, experience, feelings in everybody. Even if you don't hear my words, the ripple effect of destroying households. You're going to fear me, you're going to respect me, or you're going to love me. Pick which one. It's all done out of love. It's just a tough love. It's a tough love. It's the tough love that y'all tried to teach me. I wanted to teach a lesson. I'm going to give y'all a lesson. As y'all was teaching me, I was teaching y'all. Did you get it? Unbreakable, unstoppable, adaptable. I see all. It might take me some time to put it together, but I see all. And once I connect the dots, when the thing go, ah, there ain't nothing you can do about it. Y'all is the infection, I'm the cure. Yeah, you could try. You could try. Do your worst. I implore you. Because this return to sender tenfold. And I call back what you tried to take away from me just now. Ancestors, take care of the problem. My Lord, take care of the problem. Matter of fact, your ancestors, that's directly tied to your bloodline. Your grandmother, mother's mother's, fathers. Put your child in check. Let them know who's speaking to them. Eza, Easy A, Eric, E double, E Mugny Bags, Easy E, Ben Laden, the infamous, Walking Death. These are names that's been given to me. Infamous. When that name was given to me, I was so confused. I was so offended. But I respected it because it came from a group of people that, that I spent some time around. And For whatever reason, that's what they seen. So only they was the ones that was able to get away with it. But if you look up what infamous means, you'll be horrified. You'll be like, yo, damn, they just called you every dirty thing in the motherfucking book and then some. An older gentleman, all my life I know a lot of martial artists, a lot of, people that practice and went far in it. Have I practiced? I practiced a little. Ever did I go far in it? I'm gonna say no because I'm not seasoned. I'm not gonna even hear and even lie and try to, front like I'm a black belt, that I'm a prodigy, and I could do this, I could do that, and no. But the philosophy, mindset, natural ability to know 100% without actually being a martial artist, the essence and raw capability of the arts. Every master that will ever speak to me or have spoken to me will tell you, I believe he know more than what he said, what he led on. He has to have had not just a master, but multiple masters, what you call, pour into him, which they are right, but whatever will come out of me, if it does come out of me, will be natural. It will be instant. It wouldn't be, how you say, repetitious muscle memory conditioning, right? Practice makes perfect, but I'm perfect without practice. That nigga is evil, yo. Like, that nigga pride, that nigga delusion is crazy, right? Like, look at that guy. That guy right there. Oh, that nigga big headed. And I tell you, no, it's not pride. It's no. It's there's a saying in spiritualism: when you know, and it's so true of a statement. All right, I'm gonna give you like a for instance, but it's not a for instance, but it's a for instance. You confusing, right? But you'll get it in a second. I know we all have situations where we know something is wrong, but yet we don't know what's wrong. But yet we know it's something wrong. You walk up to your friend, your wife, your mother, your father, and something just ain't right. The vibe, the feeling, the facial expression, the tone of voice, and you might not really grasp what it is at the moment, but your whole being is saying there's something wrong. Have we not all experienced that? Is that not a truth? Is that not a human trait? I know all of us heard of instincts, I know all of us heard of guts feelings. I know all of us heard of intuition. You know, a mother's intuition, a woman's intuition. Everybody have intuition. And a woman intuition is not stronger than a man's, and a man is not stronger than a woman. All intuition is relevant. Number two, another great rule, which you will always, like I said, you cannot deny the truth. You will not ever be able to deny the divine. And I lost it, but I will get it right back. You have the ability to tap in all of creation knowledge. It is not a question that you can ask God. You know how like we do the Google or Alexa, or or all the rest that does that. If you say something and they bring up the information, it's basically like an infinite library because it grab up all the information on that topic. You just have to shift through it to get exactly which one that holds the answer to your question. Because it's crazy. Now listen to the statement that I just said. You Google something to get information on something. But when you searching through the multiple information of the topic that you're looking for, because it's not going to give you the exact, it's going to give you everything. So certain joints might not have the answer that you're looking for. Now, did that make sense? You're searching in the place that you specifically asked for, and it don't have the information that you're looking for. Huh? It's tricky, but it's true. So you keep on going through a lot of the same shit. It will be under the same title. It will be under the same genre. And you'll click on maybe five, six, seven, and then at eight one, you, you know, it still got different stuff of the other one in that one. And then it will say something that it didn't have in all the other ones. And you like, yeah, that's it. That's what I was looking for. Huh? What? Remember, you're searching for something so you can get some information about it. Looking through it, you know, not a random, but a specific question that it gave you the outline of all the information that it could produce on under that what you call that banner. And as you think, just because you ask for what you asked for, that you're gonna get the answer on the first one. And look through it for information that you don't know. And this is where I'm going. This is where I'm going with it. You're looking for information that you don't know, but yet you went through eight of them that should have had, but yet you kept on going to find what you was looking for. And then when you did find what you was looking for, you was like, aha, that's what I was looking for. You already knew the answer to your question. And you realize that. I want us to realize that. Listen to the whole story that you knew who you were. I know it don't make sense, but then it does make totally sense. Whoever. They just say, if you go, oh yeah, such and such, such and such, such and such. It pulled up a whole lot of definitions. Unless you say the basic one, and then if you looking for, you want her to keep on elaborating, she'll fucking line and keep on elaborating. So she saying what you want out of that. And you still will be alright. But if you're doing it like you for scrolling and you know, you're gonna have to click, you know, to a website that's holding that information. So you should be able to get the information that you clicked on when you clicked the first one. Not saying that it can't happen that way, but 9 times out of 10, you're gonna have to go through a couple of, you know, of those sites to actually get what you're looking for. But how did you know when you was going through the other one that it didn't have what you was looking for? You went through the other ones and didn't see what you was looking for. That meant you already had that answer, but unconsciously you searching for that answer. Oh, this is great. Mind fuck. Mind doo doo. Mind burp. Mind blip. But it's true. Right? I'm gonna. Earlier I said I was general of generals. I'm the most dangerous person alive. I make weapons out of nothing, and I dissolve and I defuse real weapons without touching them. I'm blowing up structures and corporations invisibly with no bombs, with no collateral damage. Even the people that I'm hurting, I'm not hurting them. I'm hurting their control. I'm hurting their pride. I'm hurting their ability to manipulate. And then at the end of the day, you'll see that they really know nothing. The only power they had was that illusion that they knew something. They've been using your energy, your know how, your understanding to live off of vampire, vampiric, leech, symbiote. But symbiote is a give and take thing. It's a natural balance. That's not symbiosis. Symbiosis, what they doing. I know I said it, but you knew where I was going with it. But I also know how to correct myself at the same time. Right? These are the true vampires. They suck your essence. They suck up your time. They take your energy and produce abundantly or for you. And you get the crumbs. Terrorists speaking against our government, breaking down their dominance, their illusion. People fear to keep talking like this, cause like I said, I got dots. They'll get rid of the whole fucking Bronx just to get rid of me. But by me talking like this, telling you what they would like to do, they're forced to stop because I already see it before it happened. So I'm speaking on it. And these niggas is like, this motherfucker here. Like, this nigga, he really got all his bases covered. And I could die naturally tonight. And the world will swear to God that they had something to do with it. And they wouldn't be too far wrong because I'm going to be here for a minute. I'm going to be here to see the world that I'm rebirthing. I'm destroying without destroying. And I'm going to let you rebuild. I'm going to let you connect. Like how you seeing I'm connected. You won't have to come to me and yo, what should we do? How should we handle this? Your Heavenly Father will be talking directly to you, telling you what you need to do, because that will be your job that you will be assigned to do. Only job I can tell you is my job. Only thing I can do is ask you to help get my message out there. You can also make it yours. Like I said, put it in your own frame of mind, but don't take from it and don't add to it. Put it in your own situation, your own terminologies, and let its work be its work. If you prosper off of it, you're welcome. But I guarantee you, even if you don't make it down, it's gonna do its job. I don't do it for the bread. I don't do it for the recognition. I do it for the love of love. I love myself. And if I truly love myself, I love y'all. And if you truly love yourself, you will love me and everybody else. Truly. Excuse me. Please go back. Listen to some of the earlier messages, and see, have I not repeated myself a couple of times in different ways, different scenarios, different programs, different times, different dates, all try to reiterate the same common, basic laws and principles of everything. You're taking power, well, I'm taking, and my Lord is taking, actually, He's taking power away from the powerless and giving back the power to the powerful. When you're powerful, there comes great responsibility. When you weak, you wield power like it's a hammer, like it's something to be thrown around, like it's a weight, something to be dropped on somebody. With people that hold real power, it's delicate. They have finesse. They have style. They have compassion. Because they know how devastating power really is. And when you throw power around like a hammer, like a weight, like a battering ram, like a bat, then all those times that you did all those things with that power and all that you thought you got away because of your power, because of your connections, all flooding like multiple, massive, earth covering waves of destruction. Could you survive it? Not many can. You got some people that can't hold weight at all. But yet they want to throw it. How you can't hold it? If you can't hold it, you can't lift it. And if you can't lift it, you damn well can't throw it. So basically, you're faking jacks. You're lying to yourself. You're acting. You're wearing a mask. Smoking. Like, stop playing with yourselves. Stop playing with your brothers and sisters like toys, like pieces of meat, like Monopoly pieces, like chess pieces. Like robots, like soulless beings. And I'm talking to the ones that sleep, that's manipulated, and actually are zombies or robots or puppets. You're being used, you're being manipulated, you're forced to do things that you know is wrong. You're forced to do things that wasn't your idea. So you could stay a part of something. So you could look good in whoever or whatever eyes. And sacrifices yourself for something that you don't even know what the hell you getting sacrificed for. Or at least not the real reason why you being sacrificed. You know why you being sacrificed, because you was attacking something that didn't attack you. I'm sorry, I'm itching. I'm like itching. I'm shin itching. Ooh. I am a force to be reckoned with. I know I'm red flagged. I know there's an untouchable sign on me. There's a do not approach a sign upon me. There's we gotta align with him sign, which that's the best thing you could do. Is fall on your knees. Repent to your God. Tell him thank you for delivering the message through people like me, or entities like me, or spirits like me, aliens like me, mystical beasts like me. Prophesied people like me. Legendary, living, legendary people like me. Trendsetters. True journeyman. Explorer. First of its kind. It won't be the last. But my legend will go out billions of years later. And that's when somebody that will revolutionize what I have already revolutionized on another level. And I rejoice in that day. That means there's progress, there's evolution, and the entity that lives in me has been passed on to him, her, or them. Yes, I'm different. Yes, I'm whatever you just popped in your head. No matter what it was. But one thing for sure, you'll be back to watch. And I am undeniable. My blessings go out from the Most High, from the All Creator, from the All, from the Father, the Son, and Mother Gaia. You're not playing. Not playing. Test me. I got a court case coming now, child support shit. They're gonna demolish them with truth, with receipts, against lies, manipulation, and the illusion of the delusion of power. October 1st, I will be talking to a judge like I'm the judge of him. And not just the judge of him, of the whole structure. Because of the folly and the mishandling of a two-sided case that's seemingly being held one-sidedly. So all that pain and suffering, I think I might just go and accept that, going to talk to therapy, just to have that on my side to get more money for your mishaps. Would you like that? Y'all wanted to prove me crazy. But now I'm going to use that same thing to solidify my greatness. You can't stop me. I got y'all shaking in your boots because you know it's truth. Everything is recorded, even before we had cameras in the courthouse. Now we got video evidence of judge reactions, of judges' comments on lawyers' disrespect, of lawyers' mishandling of their clients, the little private jokes that was happening when individuals, the two parties, is no longer in the room. So you already know it's the bailiff, the juror, the bailiff, the judge, the court officers, and the clerk. When that, the stenographer and the clerk. So we'll know who snickered. We'll know what comment was made by who and how far that it went. Oh, we're gonna have a Fields Day. Destroyer. The world's best assassin. The world's best infiltrator. I infiltrate without even leaving my home. I destroy shit without using a gun, using a weapon, using a knife, shooting a missile, using a tank, using jets, using submarines, boats, and all other types of war vehicles. And I'm killing everybody. So for God to rebuild you. I ain't doing nothing that the government hasn't done. And I'm not even doing it like how they did it. They use God's laws and understanding to create an abomination of those same rules down here, which that's what the devil do. He is the abomination. He is the anti. That means the opposite. That's why it says as above, so below. And if you notice, the below is an exact mirror of the top. So if you put the two mirrors together, it'll be bottom to bottom, and the top will be pointing out, the other top will be pointing, the opposite, the other way. Make it a complete diamond from a triangle, right? So what the top triangle that flipped down into another triangle to make a diamond Really did. It was just inverted. They inverted truth. That's what the devil got us down here living. But we all know the truth. But yet we accept the lie. We accept the manipulation. We are taught and conditioned to swallow it. It's genetic. It's part of our genetically makeup. Until you have that one that just defies, that just gonna constantly question, especially when that individual has strong logic, strong intuition, strong gut feeling, and strong universal understanding. Even if he or she don't know that that exists, or even that they're using it. If it's a natural thing, some cultivated, through other means. But then you got the ones that just have that natural ability of all things. And I'm that true mutant. I'm a master, and I don't consider myself a master, but I'm a master of everything, of every scenario, of every outcome, of every situation. How? How, Sway? How? Your knowledge is my knowledge. My knowledge is your knowledge. Go within and tap in. And where your knowledge come from? God. Where my knowledge come from? God. Tap in. And who God? All of creation. That includes you and me. And everything in existence. From here to kingdom come. To infinity. And beyond. I want y'all kicking in doors. I want y'all to put guns to my head. I want y'all get on your knees. Get on your knees, lay down, don't move. Just so we can make this process go a lot faster. Because I will not die. Even if you was paid to kill me. You too shook. They too shook. You know how they say if you want the job done, you gotta do it yourself. I want all the ones that, got talked to, got reasoned with, had a nice amount of money that, that was enticing to come after a nigga. And I mean me per se, to come after me per se. And ask them why. Why so much money? Why so little money? Why are you even thinking about this person? Look at his background. He ain't rich. Look at his background. I don't see nobody of significance sitting around him. Excuse me. Why do you need to remove? Just stop fucking asking questions before I remove you. But then I tell you, look at that same individual that just made you piss on yourself from his statement because the illusion that you believe that he presented or she presented, that they're able to remove you like how they want you to remove me. But yet, you know there's more than one of you that would accept the job and has accepted the job. But has anybody accomplished the job? And I tell the people that is willing to pay people to do these things and try to make me disappear. Stop giving up your money first. Yeah, I know y'all hate it. Yo, y'all have a good night. Stay blessed. And know that I'm coming for you. There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I'm your worst nightmare. I'm your best fantasy. And I'm everything in between. Fuck off.